Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another stream with me, Zero Undying. I don't know if that's actually going to make it into the YouTube video. I don't know how it crops, but it always crops off like the first, 10, 15 seconds of whatever I happen to be saying or doing. Sometimes up to a whole minute. I don't know. Not super important, just something I've noticed. And it's really inconsistent too. Like back on my videos of I can't think of what it's called. Wow. Huh. Subnautica. Back on my Subnautica videos, it was not noticeable at all. In fact, it was almost spot on. And then after coming back from being gone for like a year and a half, or something like that, that's when, or maybe not even quite a year and a half, it could have been closer to like 10, 11 months. I don't know for sure how long I went without streaming. Could have been 2 years. I don't know. But yeah, when I came back, that's when I started to notice it with like the 7 Days to Die streams and the Project Wingman ones. Actually, the Project Wingman ones, it's much more noticeable. So maybe it's only these videos, and I'm just imagining it with the other ones. In any case, not important. That's just a little quirk I noticed between Twitch and YouTube. But hey, welcome back. I'm back streaming some Project Winter. Sorry, Wingman, not Winter. Decent game to watch. Not sure I'd ever want to play it, unless maybe I had like a good dedicated group of friends. Project Winter would be interesting, but I don't really have enough people to fill out a group, as far as I'm aware. And knowing most of my friends, things would get too chaotic verbally, and so it would be kind of difficult to be on mic with people like that and trying to coordinate, get things done, find killers. It would get very wild very quick. We'll just leave it at that. I've moved my microphone a little bit so that hopefully the noises, the clicking from my controller, my joystick, won't come through as much. So hopefully, with any luck, the joystick clicks won't be coming through the mic, and I will be coming through nice and clear. And if for some reason I'm not coming through nice and clear, just gotta move my table slightly to the side. And if for some reason I'm not coming through quite clear, hopefully I can make a quick adjustment and it won't be too much of a pain. Okay. So, here we go. I have already forgotten where we left off. Big explosion, small boss fight, and now we're out getting back to it.
I brought everyone I could find. Every freedom fighter, every war junkie, every soldier of fortune.
Okay, cool.
Throughout the world, Cascadia has become a beacon of rebellion against the Federation. And for that, I have gathered an army. They're no Sicario, but it's the best we've got. The rebels will take everything they can. At first, when taking this job, I thought it was only business, that I could find my glory here. But after all they've done, what they did to us, to Sicario, only blood will pay for this contract now.
We intended to keep the blockade going for at least a month to drain the Federation defenders, but circumstances have forced our hand. We are moving on Presidia today.
Listen up. This is it.
With the supply lines cut and the blockade holding against any reinforcements, Presidia is the final Federation stronghold in Cascadia. Once it falls, Cascadia will be liberated. The city has been deeply entrenched against both land and air attacks. The firepower which exists there now is the sum of any units that have survived this long into the war. With no way out, their only chance at survival is to fight. We intend to meet them and then end them outright. The operation to take back Presidia will be separated into 4 cardinal parts: land, air, sea, and endgame.
Endgame.
All combat operational ground forces will be pushing into Presidia from inland, surrounding the enemy forces. From there, they will start dismantling the resistance and taking control of the city. At sea, the eminent domain will be moving in toward the shore to provide gunnery support and wipe out the remaining naval defenders. Overhead, the last of the Federation air power and country will be out trying to inflict as much damage on the IF as possible.
Okay.
Once these factors are accounted for and our forces are in position, the final phase will commence. We will start moving into the city toward the port to wipe out the Federation from Cascadia once and for all. Hitman Team, you are among our most veteran elements among the Independence Force. You will be our spearhead. It is by your attacks that the offensive will conduct itself. Choose which element of the battle you want to take on and in what order. We're still trying to gather last-minute reinforcements ourselves, and scavenging what the Federation has left behind. But without your support, it will not be enough. We don't know how this battle will be won, but it ends in the complete and utter devastation of either us or them.
Alright.
Cascadia is our
All or nothing.
and Presidia is its heart.
That's fair.
The flag that flies over it at the end will decide all of our fates.
There is one thing I might need to do really quick. Before I continue. One thing that I've noticed is that my chat appears on my screen at the bottom right and it never goes away. So I need that to go to a different part of the screen. And I think this, the middle of the screen on the right, would be fine. I think that would be a decent spot to put the chat. If it's gonna be there the whole time, then this little circle right here, that ought to be the spot where I want it to be. Okay. And then one other thing. Since when I play Project Wingman, the game's audio is kind of awesome, the nice music and everything. I want the sounds of the game to come through a little bit more. So I am ramping that up a little bit. Hopefully it won't be too loud, and the next time, let me see if I can I get a... Will it do an audio check for me? No? No? No audio check. That was strange. I think I got it figured out, though. I am the man with the beard. Okay. Alright, I don't have any sound in the game to compare against. Hopefully there's some music. There it goes. Alright. How does my voice sound coming through? And the music is louder than I thought it would be, but I can still hear myself just fine. I think I might go ahead and turn it down just a teensy weensy bit. But yeah, that ought to be a-okay. We just, how do I get? No. Now for some reason my stream dashboard is eluding me. No, it won't. Thing. Alright, so I have to back out. Stream manager, there it is. I knew it was around there somewhere. I forgot about Pickle Pepinillo from last stream. Hope he shows back up. He was fun to chat with. Alright. Quite frankly, everybody that chats is fun to chat with. It's just nice to have people to chat with. Alright. Get myself comfy here. Oh, that's right. I was going to quickly alter my sound settings slightly. Just turn this down. Bit bamboo to bop. Switch back around. Good old switcheroonie. Alright. Oh yeah, that's what they were, yeah, that's pretty much an F-35. If I could get a better view of it... Nope. No, I don't want to return to menu. I want to view this jet from a different angle. Come on. Hurry it up. Rotate faster. Actually, you know what? It looks more like a... Looks like a, sort of... I don't know how to describe that. A fictitious artist's rendition of an F-22. But I guess it could also be like some kind of a strange... Like... I don't know, just fictitious design based on the F-22, F-35. I don't know. It's interesting looking. It's neat. It's just a little different. But yeah, so that's what they were using against me, the Crimson Squadron guys. They had VX-23s, and I think they also had MG-29s or something like that. Or no, I think they were SK-37s, weren't they? They were. I didn't even see these. They were SK-37s. I'm almost positive of that. Man, that's a neat looking aircraft. I like that paint job. Huh. Only 2 weapons, and the only non-anti-air weapon it has is a machine gun pod. Semi-actives and multi-lock. Well, multi-lock air-to-air. Is this a different... Oh no, that's the one I was wanting to get, the FS-15. It's basically an F-15X. I think it's so neat looking. The F-15 design was always so cool to me, and this special, like, F-15 active, F-15X, whatever. I think the project was originally, like, I don't know, 9 or 10 years ago, probably was called the F-15 Active program, or something like that, or they were code-naming it Active. I don't remember. I just know that I definitely heard of an F-15 Active before. I think that was also the name they gave it in Hawks, Tom Clancy's Hawks, or Hawks 2. I think it was the Hawks 2 game. And the F-15 Active was one of the highest level aircraft you could get in the game. It was pretty awesome. But yeah, I don't remember what the Active was. I'll have to look that up. That's something that's I'm curious about that. I am very curious. Regardless, this one's kind of neat. It's got MLA 3s, MLA 2s, and MLAs, semi-actives, but it also has a couple of ground weapons, which is neat. MLAG 2s are always good. I am just not a big fan of the unguided bombs. Like, the explosions are nice. It's a nice big explosion area. I just don't like using them. Excuse me. Any case, we're definitely going to be going with the Chimera. And since I'm going to be doing a lot of shooting of anti-air things, maybe I should take some multi-lock 3s and then set the remainder of my weapons to MLAGs. I do like the semi-actives for taking out targets at long range. They are incredibly powerful, very good homing. You just gotta keep the target on your nose, and if you're getting shot at, that sucks. So if we go MLAG on those 6, the only 3 options we have for the 4 mounts on weapon 3, it has to be MLAG or bombs. If I go back, that can be MLAs. This can be semi-actives. So I can have 2 semi-actives, 6 MLAAs. That is a lot of multi-lock anti-air. And then I could do MLAGs right here. That's not a heck of a lot for multi-lock anti-ground. But it did say there were going to be more air units, air targets, than there were ground. Maybe that'll be sufficient. Just hope I don't run out of anti-air missiles too early. Maybe anti-ship missile instead of semi-actives? Semi-actives are very nice, though. They can be used against a lot of stuff. The anti-ship can only be used against ships. There will be a lot of boats, though. And I only get 2 hard points. I think I'm gonna go... I think... This can be used against cruisers, or rather, I guess they're called airships, not cruisers. Yeah, we'll just do the ASMs, MLAWs, MLAGs, and flares. And we'll call it good. All right. I did not realize I was setting myself up with all 4 different weapon sets. It's going to be a little bit difficult because of the way that I have my weapon lock, or my weapon cycle set up. It'll be a bit of a challenge switching between weapons. This ought to be a heck of a lot of fun, so here we go.
Enemy's got a bead on you, Monarch. Someone's going guns on me. Box 2.
He could easily outturn those, but I guess he didn't. Okay. only get to fire one of those at a time, even if I have two hard points. Was not aware of that. Is my mic kind of low? I can always turn it back up. How bad is it? Is it like frustratingly hard to hear me? It's not too bad, okay. I'll just kind of talk a little louder for a moment until I can get to a point where... Are you serious? There we go. Until I can get to a point where I can more easily change my my settings. Whoops. That looks like a good spot to do it. I was like, wait, what is that? What is that doing? What's going on here? But, oh well. And then I kind of ran right on into it. It happens, it's not the end of the world. But I did want to turn the sound up a bit for this, so, you know, I may have to go back to the hangar real quick and switch up my weapons loadout a bit. I think I'm just going to stick with the MLAAs and the MLAGs, so I don't have to worry too much. So we'll do the 3s, and then we'll just do... Should we do the ground ones as well? No, let's not do the ground ones. Let's just do MLAAs, and then we'll do MLAGs. So we should have like 6, 7, 8. I think we'll have 8 MLAWs, and then we'll have 4 MLAGs, and then we'll be in good shape. Yeah. Okay, don't know what was blocking my bullets on that, but that's alright. Got a railgun I need to deal with. These MLAGs charge up a lot faster than I remember. Oh, did I end up ruining it by changing the settings a little bit then? Or does it sound just fine still? As long as the game's not too quiet, I like the music and everything. Okay. As long as it sounds good, I'm not too worried about it. I just hope I didn't mess it up for anybody else. It's like when you know that the person you're chasing is a distraction, but you just can't help it. You really want them dead. Reminds me of Maverick in Top Gun when he went off chasing after the guy, even though he was told not to. Oh, and he was able to turn around on me like that, seriously. Oh, this looks like fun. Let's go get into that. That looks like a lot of fun. How? What? I'm wondering how he managed to dodge that. Alright. And this time I'm not going to go up above the clouds like a dummy dumb. Oh, I missed one of them. Okay. Oh, okay. Ow. Imagine if they mixed this with EDF and you had ground troops fighting bugs, Air Force flying around taking down drones, and carpet bombing big aliens. Yeah, that would be a lot of fun. I've always said that it's really surprising to me that they don't make an RTS game where different players at the same time could be playing, you know, an air war versus a ground war. Kind of like Battlefield, only with a little more separation between the air and ground operations. Kind of, I feel like there was something like that once, where they had, there was like a ground battle type, oh no, it was, Star Wars Battlefront 2, when they originally wanted to make Star Wars Battlefront 2, way back, Pandemic, I think, they were talking about, they wanted to have it to where you were in a space battle, and if you flew towards the planet, like the ground, you would eventually reach the ground and be able to get out of your aircraft and go start running around shooting things. And I thought that was neat. That's a cool idea. It's a shame that they weren't able to really, you know, realize that. So it is what it is, but it would have been cool. It would have been really cool. And I definitely think that that's something to aspire to eventually, to have things where there are multiple theaters that you can get involved in. And I'm sure Battlefield is probably going to try and realize something to that effect eventually. Obviously, I haven't seen a whole lot of good news coming out of some of their latest projects, but you know, I'm sure they'll get there eventually someday. I know that's kind of what DICE eventually wants to make happen, sure. But having multiple theaters that all influence each other, but you're not just like, you know, how vehicles are kind of overpowered in a lot of games. It would be nice to have different theaters that could affect each other without having one particular element of the game be overpowered compared to the others. You know, obviously, like, aircraft dropping missiles on people would be incredibly overpowered. And of course, taking away the overpoweredness by vastly limiting the, you know, ammunition or something, that would take a lot of the fun out of it. But if it were possible to, wow, we just bullied that poor thing. Goodness gracious. But all right. I mean, you don't have to tell me twice. But yeah, it would be really nice to be able to have multiple theaters, not necessarily one being overpowered compared to the others, and be able to have fun and still have, you know, all the cool elements that are involved in. Oh boy, I started pushing forward instead of backward. That was a mistake. Yeah, they need a world of tanks where it just combines the warships and air. That's definitely, that would be really cool. I know that's kind of how they do in certain parts of, what's that game called? It's a good game. I can't think of the name of it. War Thunder. In War Thunder, they have a little bit of that, I think, only in certain types of missions that you play. But, it can be really frustrating because if you're in an aircraft and somebody in a tank manages to get a lucky shot and, you know, knocks you out of the air, it can be incredibly frustrating. And it can also be insanely frustrating if you're in a tank and you're just getting, you know, beamed by helicopters and jets flying around, or not jets necessarily, that's like the highest tier only, but, you know, just aircraft in general. It could be a real pain. But aside from obvious balancing issues, yeah, War Thunder does something kind of like that, and it seems to be pretty well liked by a lot of the players. So maybe that's something I might check out sometime.
Right on target.
That is an aircraft carrier. War Thunder, yeah, War Thunder's free. Free to play at least, or they say free to play. It's free to download, and you can play a lot of elements of it for free. There's still a ton of stuff that you would have to purchase in order to play, like certain vehicles, like premium vehicles, premium aircraft, things like that. It's kind of like World of Tanks combined with, not really Ace Combat. Especially because it starts, yeah, free to play with microtransactions, exactly. I forget how it was described recently. I watched a video. This guy is way smarter than me. Was talking about how it's free to enter, I think is what he called it. Free to enter. It's not free to play, it's not free to enjoy, it's free to enter. There's no barrier preventing you from downloading it and giving it a try, but if you really wanted to get into it, there's a lot of, like, paywalls, you know what I mean? And that's kind of what he was talking about, like, in order for you to have the true experience of the game, you would need to be willing to shell out X amount for the various elements that make the game truly fun. So free to enter, I think, is a decent way to put it. Yeah, I know. I'm actually trying to stall because I want this guy under me, not above me. At least I was trying to stall. Oh, good. Somebody else got him. Thanks, bud. Hard pass on anything someone describes as free to enter usually translates to pay to win or a waste of a million years. It's very grindy, yeah. If you ever actually played much of World of Tanks, it's a lot like that, where you start off at the lowest tier for a few games, maybe 5 to 10 games, and then you eventually move up to like tier 2, tier 3, and pretty soon the amount of time invested in order to yeah, you played a few batches of World of Tanks with me. It's kind of that way, where you start with tier 1, you play, you know, anywhere from 3 to 5 matches to kind of get a feel for where your skill level is, and then you apply some experience to get, like, a package to upgrade your tank. Then you do, like, a, you know, a little bit more, maybe 4 or 5 more matches, depending on how well you do. And you go up to tier 2, and you do, you know, 10 to 20 matches at tier 2, then maybe 30 to 40 matches at tier 3, and then maybe 50 to 60 matches at tier 4 or 5, or, you know, whatever. It just goes on and on, kind of like that. It was a good game, except there was no balancing. People that paid for the premium tanks would still get paired up with noobs. Yeah, that was a huge pain, especially because they had premium tanks at, like, tier 2, tier 3, so you were still new to the game, and there were people with premium tanks at the lower tiers coming through doing ridiculous things that just didn't seem to make any sense. It kind of ruined the balance. So yeah, that was definitely a very serious problem for World of Tanks, is the balancing, especially early on when it was brought to console. And we had it for a little while, and the balancing was just awful for a long time. I eventually gave up on it just because it was, even if the balancing was getting better, it was so frustratingly slow to get the balancing under control that I got tired of it. So I had to bail on that after playing it for, I don't know, 5-6 months. It was taking way too long to get any of the balancing in any kind of good order, so I gave up on it. But it was fun. I will definitely say I had a lot of fun. It's just the fun was also interlaced with long stretches of incredible frustration. And I think that was probably the key point for me. I don't know how to hit this artillery piece. Are you on the other side of the building? Is that why? Like battle tanks with better graphics. Yeah, definitely. It's a good way to describe it, actually. I need to get up higher. Battle tanks? I would love another Battle Tanks Rise of the Black Dogs with updated graphics and some kind of new interaction system, you know what I mean? Rise of the Black Dogs was really cool. Battle Tanks RTS. That was amazing. Yeah, I don't know. Who does own 3DO? I mean, we just bought the Army Men RTS game on Steam, so I know 3DO still has like properties. I have no idea who owns their stuff right now. I don't know if it's still technically 3DO or if it's a different company, or if the company that owns 3DO just has the license or has the actual company. I'm not sure, man. It's a lot of questions I don't know how to answer. I'm gonna have to look into that real quick. Actually, I can't because my phone is occupied. I don't know why I just popped flares. Misclick. I don't understand. Which part of the building is this artillery in? My confusion is mounting. Oh! Weird. Okay. No, he said wipe them out. What? Oh, do they? Cool. I did not know that. Ziggurat Interactive. I've never heard of them either. Do they own 3DO, or is it like a licensing thing? And Rainbow Arts. Oh, Rainbow Arts, I've heard of them. I don't know anything about them, but I've heard of them. They own 3DO. Okay, so Ziggurat Interactive and Rainbow Arts. Gotcha. Company called Ziggurat Interactive owns Bloodrain, and they also own 3DO and Rainbow Arts. Gotcha. Sorry, I misread that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Nothing good. That's a lot of missiles. Okay, alright. Oh, those might be nukes. Or they intentionally hit the, cordium deposits. Again. Yeah, effing rip, dude, jeez. Holy cow, rest in pepperonis, yo. This is not a piece of cake. This is not a piece of crumb cake, you know what I'm saying? Oh, that's a very large tower. I want to avoid that. Mission over. It did... What? Where did everybody go? Well, that's not good. That makes me sad. We finally get the ceasefire that Cascadia wanted. We finally get the peace negotiation. They finally get their freedom. The one thing they were shooting for this whole time. Freedom from the Federation. And here we are with some dude, some laughy boy coming in, dropping nukes on everybody. Okay, achievement unlocked. Kingdom Come. I love it. You want freedom, have a nuke instead. Yeah. That is the suck for sure. Okay, so where are we? What's going on? Oh boy, this is hello there, unknown. Are you friend or... Am? Really?
Even after calamity, you find it's the only order that can guarantee the safety of your people.
Do I?
You, Zombie, are responsible for this.
What? No, I'm not. There are plenty of other factors aside from just me. Can't break on through to the other side. Ha, gotcha. Okay, this is kind of scary because I cannot tell where this guy is going at all. And everything is just red and lightning. Okay. It's a lot of railgun. PW MK1? Yeah, PW MK1. Oh, that is not good. Okay. Whew. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. Yeah, this is a lot of crazy. This is a lot of crazy happening real fast. My hull's at 63, so I have more health percentage than him right now, but that's not saying much. Oh, ha! Nailed him! Ah, that's a lot. I think 2 of them hit me on there. That's a lot of railgun. What was that? Was that a singularity? This dude shooting black holes in me or something? Okay, now I'm kind of hurting. Nope. I don't have the slightest idea what that is I'm flying through, but I don't like it. Gas meteor or something, jeez. Yeah, no kidding, man. He is all over me, too. These weapons are ridiculous. I don't know what he's got, but I want it. Oh, that is not looking happy. And all these little red dots in the atmosphere are making it kind of hard for me to tell when missiles are coming at me. Definitely hit him. One more. Maybe. Oh, I can't fire missiles in that. I think that's jamming. No, that's just hurting. That is just hurting me. That's just straight damage. Managed to dodge all of those railguns. That's fantastic. Thank you. Get those off of me. Please just hit him one time. Please end this. Oh, railguns, I am telling you, dude. I still have 7 more. I have 137 standard missiles, but I can only fire 2 of those at a time. Okay, okay, okay. How did he... God, it keeps getting lost in the crazy. No, don't like that. This guy seriously nuked the place just to have a dogfight with me. Yeah, yeah. You should go back and watch my other videos. He was a little bit crazy to begin with, dude. Got him! No. No. Stop that. You stop that right now. I beat you. I won. Dude, are you serious? What? If you're not stopping, I'm not stopping. Let's go. This isn't even his final fall. Dude, yeah, jeez, this is insane. No, you get out of here with that. Fire railguns at me. You are a sore loser, sir! Wait, I have a health bar at the bottom of the screen now. This is negative goods. Nope. Okay, okay. I know I'm hitting you. End it right there, yes! When I what? When I hear the thunder.
The storm comes for you.
And I will whisper to it that I am the storm.
Remember me?
Oh. Oh, that's actually a little sad. Yeah. I'll remember you, you crazy man, you. I think that's it. I think it's over now. I don't think he's gonna come back and demand another dogfight. Achievement unlocked, crowned. Comes back in a giant mech. Dude, he probably would too. It's a little sad when they have people that just go nuts. Oh wow, is that the end of the game? Cascadia is in ruins. The war has been won. The deal will be honored. Contract complete. Funds distributed. Awesome! Like I said, a little sad though. That guy lost his mind. Still, I love games like this, man. That stuff is awesome. Comes at you sideways with stuff you never expected. I had to destroy him 3 times. Jeez. And then unknown for that last time. This is a good game. This is a really good game. Maybe a little bit trope heavy for a combat flight sim, but still. Oh, like, that's nice. I like that. Oh, that's the credits. Ladies and gentlemen, we did it. That was it. We were on the last mission. I didn't even realize. I had no idea we were on the last mission. That's awesome. Galaxy. Kyle Quibell. Diplomat. That was Ben Balaseda. Nice. Where? Oh, it didn't have... Did it have Crimson 1 and I just missed it? I can't go back. Man, that was dope. That was awesome. I'm not able to like speed up. I don't want to skip it. I just want to like speed it up so it goes by faster. Doesn't seem like I have that option. Can I increase thrust? If I do thrust up? No? No? Okay. I can't increase the speed by increasing thrust. Ah, special thanks Ace Combat fan. I don't know who that is, but you are the true hero here. New game time! Dude, yeah, Pickle was talking about how oh, he was a playtester. Ace Combat fan was a playtester, and so was Ben Balmaceda. One of the voice actors was a playtester too. That's awesome. Mad Scientist. I like that. Kickstarter backers, Mad Scientist, Aerospace Engineer, Ace Squadron Scout. Neat. Neat. Oh. That's really cool. There's a lot of names in there that I didn't have a chance. Dick Flowers. I like that name. Dick Flowers. Right next to Anonymous. Best 2 names up there. I definitely saw Hedgehog something or other. But, and Ghost Revan. If anybody out there who knows who Revan is. That's awesome, dude. I didn't realize I was so close to the end. I'm actually kind of enjoying just reading some of the names here. But, Slavlin. Whatever. Panzer fan, nice. Hey! I know, right? God, man, yeah, that is a crazy ending. That battle was insane. How you doing, Selfwiz? Black box, I like that. Fluffy. Sky Shadowing, Connor Perrin, Colton Eddy, Andrew Tucker, John Wills, Wu Yu Shen, Jared Black, Lewis Bloomfield, and that's when I pretty much lose it. All I saw was the credits. Oh yeah, that battle is nuts. It's absolutely crazy. You never saw it, you only saw the credits, but oh, it's so good. I'm putting that up on YouTube for sure. I am doing wonderful. Thank you for being here. I'm about to start a new game, I guess, and I was hearing from Pickle that there's like challenges and what do they call them? Modifiers that'll affect how the game plays, I'm guessing. And one of them is like, will I be starting an anime game? No, a new game plus on Project Wingman for now. I could play an anime game. I have a couple of anime games in my library. I just don't know which one I would play unless... Oh yeah, EDF. I could play EDF for sure. I could play that on stream. Why not? That could be a game I could start playing if people are interested in it. Yes, that 39-cent game that everyone loves. I don't know which ones I actually have that I could play on stream. I know I have access to, what's it called? Code Vein. I have access to Code Vein. I own EDF5. What other anime-style games do I have? Oh, I have, Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet. Or no, it's not that. It's like Sword Art Online, but it's not Fatal Bullet. It's something like that, though. Oh, the sad music. Ace Combat 7 is the perfect anime game. You are absolutely right. It's too bad I've already played through it like 4 times. I should go back and do another playthrough on the hardest difficulty, doing a standard missiles only. That would be fun. Ooh, somebody in here had a nickname XO2. The XO2 Wyvern. Let's get it, baby. That's awesome. Oh yeah, I guess I could download an anime skin. That'd be cool too. Arrow Justin, I like that. I'm watching the credits because I enjoy reading the names. And AK-47 David, what a name. Ben Serrano, Tyler Love Eschelbarger, Killian Kroc. And, oh man, there are so many different sets of Kickstarter backers. Jeez. Hollow Realization or Actualization Lycoris. I have never heard of either of those. Alicization was a show. Is Alicization Lycoris a game? Or is that another version of the Sword Art Online, like... Are those both different versions of shows? Oh, those are both games? There's an Alicization game? I didn't know that. Killabug. I was never a big fan of Sword Art Online as a show, but I actually played quite a bit of the SAO... Man, what is that game called? I know it's like Fatal something. It might be Fatal Bullet. I just cannot remember. But I played quite a bit of it. I've gotten pretty far. I don't think I'll ever be able to beat it, though, because there's a boss I'm at that I'm stuck on. And of course, if you look up guides for games like Sword Art Online games, a lot of times, Fatal Bullet is the only Fatal Bullet. Yeah, then that's gotta be it. It's Fatal Bullet. Sword Art Online, SAO, Fatal Bullet. Yeah. SAO, Fatal Bullet, I have that one. And I enjoy it. It's fun. It's just, I want to progress. And yeah, that's how I have it, too. I have it through, base. Because I think, didn't you buy Fatal Bullet for base so that you and him could play it together, and he didn't like it, so I bought it, but you and I never played it together, I don't think. Or I didn't buy it, but I play it because I game share with base. Or something like that. I don't know how I have access to it. I think I have his account on my Xbox. Something like that. Anyway. Man, there's a lot of Anonymous on here. Lazastro, Lou, Zaginski, Barbarank, Rice Patty, Chunfai Lek, Ryogo Fujitani, Trent Probst. I do not know how to pronounce that. Rock Dojiji. You bought it for base, realized there was no actual multiplayer outside of Mission 1. Okay, yeah. I thought it was full multiplayer when I first started playing it too, so I guess that's just kind of on them for not advertising it properly. Like, making it known how the multiplayer worked, because it's basically just like an individual mission system, where you can play online and do, like, special co-op missions, but those are separate from, like, the main story. It would have been a lot better if you could just go run through, like, regular gameplay with a co-op partner. That would have been awesome. Eric, it was justified. Posey, I like that. That's great. I'm gonna hit space because these credits are going on for a long time, and I don't want this to be too much of my video. So it's been easily like 5 minutes plus. So I'm gonna hit the space bar and I'm gonna see if it skips. It does. Okay. Oh hey, check it out. We hope your journey through the campaign. We hope your journey through the campaign of Project Wingman has been an enjoyable one. This game is far from the perfect game, and we acknowledge that. It will have its inherent flaws and shortcomings. However, everyone on the development team is extremely proud of what the Project Wingman became. Oh, that is not long enough for me to finish reading. It is the honor of my life that you have taken to the skies as monarch and become once again the king of the skies. Sincerely, I hope we meet again. Matt. Thank you for your continuous support over the past few years of development. I hope the game and its soundtrack brought you as much fun and emotion as it did making them. Jose. Thank you. Thank you for playing. See you next time, Space Wingman. Oh, dude, I see no kings here, no frame, no name mercenary, and mercenary. Wait, what were those achievements? Hold on, I gotta, one second. I gotta do a thing. I gotta go this, then I gotta go over here, then I gotta go back over because I did stupid, and I go like this, okay, and pop up to go to achievements, and pop up my achievements, and then go down here, complete mission of the campaign, 1 through 12, 15, 18, 20, 21. I see no kings up here. Complete mission 21 of the campaign. Crowned. Complete the campaign once. No name mercenary. Complete all missions on easy. I was on easy? Oh wait, and then mercenary. Complete all missions on normal. Nice. Ace. Destroy a total of 600 targets. Did I do that? Yeah, I unlocked that. It says unlocked. Okay. Cool. Cool. The achievement. He said it. He said the title of the game. In game. I can't believe it. That's great. Okay. So I was on normal. I knew it. Okay. I was worried I was on easy. I was like, no, I was on easy. Curses, but I'm not. I was on normal. It's fine. Ah, dude. So, Wingman 2 confirmed. Lol. Yes. So now I'm gonna start like a new game plus. I guess I just gotta like do it on hard mode. Hard mode. Oh no. Okay. So I gotta do. How do I escape? Yes. And then I can go boop boop bap. And then it should pop right back onto gameplay, just like that. Simple. I like this. This is working out. Okay. Okay. I don't want to reset progression. Don't go anywhere near that. That is a bad button. New campaign? I don't know if I want to do... Wait a minute. Game modifiers! Looky looky. Glass cannon. Wow! Deal 2.5 times damage to enemies, but take 5 times the damage I would normally take. That seems ridiculous. I like that. That's cool. What's Speed Demon? Speed Demon, your afterburner is stuck. Okay. Just always flying at full speed. Budget cuts. 2.5 times full power. 2.5 times damage both ways. Ammo is significantly reduced. Handling is moderately reduced. Oh, geez, no thank you. Gun runner, secondary gun only, triple gun ammo. Oh, jeez. That seems like that would be... dude, I've done some Ace Combat playthroughs where I've done guns only. That is a huge frustration. Actually, okay, not to brag, but I remember one time back when I lived with my roommate. I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna call him Heineken. My roommate Heineken and I. Um, uh, we used to play back. We used to do like Grand Theft Auto back and forth, and every time you died, you traded the controller to the other person. We did that with Ace Combat 6, where I would play, and after like dying or something, um, you had to hand the controller off. Like I would hand it to him, and then he would play and get as far as he could in the mission. And what we would do is you could only use the guns, and you had to hold down the speed button. Like you had to be an afterburner the whole time. And I remember one time finishing an entire mission with the afterburner burning the whole time, shooting nothing but guns. And I just thought, man, that's ridiculous. I can't believe I did that. So one time, when I was living, I was married, living in my own house with my wife, and I remember one time I sat down to play Ace Combat 6 again, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to do a challenge run. And so I did take no damage, guns only, and I forget what was the other thing. And I was using an attacker aircraft, I think, like the A-10 Warthog. So I was doing like an attacker aircraft only, A-10 only, guns only, and take no damage through the game. And that was one of the hardest challenge runs I've ever done in my life, and I unlocked like 4 medals for it. And I cannot remember what they were, but I just remember thinking, yeah, that's probably the last time I'll ever do a challenge run. And then I started playing Ace Combat 7, and somebody was like, hey, do it with no parts. And I was like, okay. And I did. And I beat it. So then I was like, I'm going to do a no damage run. And now that's up on YouTube, too. So, like I said, like, not to brag, I've done some pretty crazy runs, but I don't know, man. Triple gun ammo is nice, but you're still going to have to be careful because you have ammo. So you've got to watch how much you're using. And that means you're gonna need to know... I'll need to know, like, each mission, like, how long it is, how many targets there are. Because I should have plenty of ammo, I would assume, for each mission, but it will be difficult to do if, like, on stream, I don't think so. I might have done a guns-only run at some point on stream, like, it might be up on YouTube, and I just don't remember it. But I'm not sure I have any proof of that. I could load up Ace Combat 6 and look at my medals and show that I can prove that I've done like a no gun or I can prove I've done guns only. I can prove I've done attacker aircraft only, multi-role aircraft only, fighter aircraft only. I can show evidence that I've done the entire campaign through on the hardest difficulty. Like I could show that I have those things unlocked on Ace Combat 6. Ace Combat 7 is a little different. I don't have a lot of the medals on there. But I've definitely done a no damage run because I have it up on YouTube. I'm pretty sure. I've done a no parts run because I did it in the F-15E, and I've done multiple runs on Ace difficulty, so I know those exist. I don't know if I ever did a no or what was it you said, a no damage only guns run. I mean I have. I definitely did in the past. I don't think I have any evidence of it. Is the thing. Oh, yeah. Probably, because that would have been Ace Combat 6, yeah. I definitely did multiple times go through the game without taking any damage. I probably played through Ace Combat 6, like, almost 20 times. Probably. Like, start to finish. I almost have that final run down the barrel of the giant, like, meteor shooting cannon. I almost have that run memorized. Like, in my head, I know exactly where I need to go in order to shoot the warhead before it gets to the back of the cannon. And then when the cannon starts to overheat, because you shoot all of the cooling systems, and after you shoot down all of, I can't remember what the name of the squad is. What is the name of that squad? Oh my gosh. What is it? Oh my gosh. I know the CFA-44 Nosferatu is the, like, penultimate aircraft in that game. But for the life of me, I cannot remember the name of the squadron that what was his name? Vasily. It was Vasily something. Ivanov, I think. I think he was the leader of that squad. What was their name? Strigan Team. They were called Strigan Team. Yep, Strigan Team. After you shoot down Strigan Team and destroy the coolant systems, then the barrel will open up. You have to shoot the warheads before they get to the back, because otherwise it'll shoot while you're in the barrel and it will kill you. And you fly down the barrel, shoot the thing, and once you destroy it, then your plane comes flying out the back as part of like a cutscene. And it's just, there's a lot of crazy stuff going on. What was that guy's name? It wasn't Ivanov. It was Vasily something. Anyway, I just remember it was really cool. That game was a lot of fun. I played through that game way more times than I never deserved to or should have or needed to. Which means I'm probably going to play this game at least another 3 times through. Probably. Because I'm a crazy person, but I love games like this, dude. What? Oh. Cordium interference. The radar will only show the direction of the enemy. It won't actually show where they are in relation to me, I'm guessing. Oh boy, that would be interesting. No enemy indicator at all until you target the enemy. Neat. Ace training. Enemy spawns with the highest rank. I don't know what that means, but that sounds horrifying. I would probably play on hard without that. Ooh, double time. Enemy fighter spawns are doubled. Wait a minute. That could be bad. Botched requisition. Enemy fighters spawn with an additional random lethal attachment. I don't know what that means, but that sounds horrifying and awesome. I am the scared. If I'm going to play with the afterburner stuck, I probably shouldn't play with glass cannon because I won't be able to dodge very well. Or at least I won't be able to get behind my enemies and successfully shoot them very well. Let's see, budget cuts. I don't like the extra damage too much. The handling reduction is also kind of bad, and the ammo reduction is also bad. If I'm going to play on hard, I want very few of these. I actually might not use any of them. I'm kind of curious about botched requisition. Enemy fighters will spawn with an additional random lethal attachment. So wait, like a railgun or something? I need to know. I have to know. I gotta find out. I don't know what is gonna happen, but I need this in my life. Enemy spawns with the highest rank. I do not want to use budget cuts or glass cannon for a hard run. This is going to be the first time running through on hard. It's going to be very challenging. I am the scared. I am scared. I am a scared. I'm going to do botched requisition, though, because I really want to know what it does, and I'm super curious, and also it sounds super interesting. Oh my gosh, I just realized I can read this. Easy. The enemy is more than willing to help you feel your way around the aerial battlefield for first-time players. Normal. The enemy will go toe-to-toe with you, and a little struggle is needed to best your enemies. Recommended for casual play. Hard. The enemy wants you dead, and will do anything in order to make that so. For experienced pilots out there. Mercenary. It just says death awaits. It just says death awaits. I love it. I love this game. I mean, I'm definitely going to at least play on hard. Probably not Mercenary yet, just because I have no idea what to expect from Mercenary mode. But I'm going to do hard with Botched Acquisition, because I am super curious. I want to know what that is. I don't know if I want double enemy aircraft spawns. It would be cool, but I just can't even imagine twice the number of Crimson aircraft out there just shooting at me. And ace training, I don't even know what that means. What do you mean the enemy spawns with the highest rank? Like mercenary difficulty? Or are you talking like... Are there gonna be like some... Like in Halo, where there's just some like zealot type or some like spec ops type? I don't want some spec ops jet just diving out of the clouds and just one-shotting me or something. these are some interesting modifiers. I like that. We're going to start on hard with botched acquisition. This is going to be interesting. We're going to see what happens. We are going to find out. Generations ago, a global cataclysmic event scorched the world whole. Newly exposed and volatile material combined with an earth-shattering tectonic collapse dismantled civilization whole. The world order was destroyed. History, as we knew it, changed forever. But from the ashes, a new era began. Hundreds of years have now passed. Humanity is in the time known as after calamity. By the way, I'm going to be grinding out some more EDF later if you want to let me... yeah, I will probably join you for some EDF. I actually do need to stop my stream kind of early today, probably here in about a half an hour or so. There is an issue with our plumbing, and I have to shut the water off and then turn it back on so that like the toilet can fill, and that way we can flush, and so we can like run water in the sink so that we can fill up a sink, do some dishes, and
one last thing
fill up our like water filter in the fridge so that we can have water to drink and stuff. And then I gotta shut it back off. So it'll be a bit of a pain. But you know, not the end of the world, just frustrating. I will actually probably, after I've done this on hard, and I've gotten more used to how the game plays, I will probably start doing runs, one or two missions at a time. Yeah, I've had plumbing problems since moving in, which is unfortunate. Hopefully it's nothing serious, but I don't know what's going on. I just know that water has accumulated at the corner, at one corner underneath my house, so I need to figure out what's going on. Probably a leak somewhere, sadly. Just needs to be taken care of.
Team, you are to approach the island from the south, along with support and establish control over the area. Your objective is to
the runs that I put on YouTube, I will probably do like one or two missions at a time. In order to
once Ronin lands, maintain air superiority until the next stage of the
in order to like separate them into episodes. I'll probably just do like one, 2, or 3 missions at a time in a row, and then separate that and call that like one episode, and then do the like at one episode at a time as I go through a run. And I might do. I'm gonna skip this, and then I might do some EDF on stream. I might do some streaming of EDF. That might be fun. So we should be able to just start mission, right? We have everything available, don't we? I hope we solve the Chimera. Ah, there's more stuff. Oh my, what? Oh, I like that. Is this that one that? That's so weird. That doesn't. What? Purchased for 325,000 credits. Like, are you kidding me? This one was like 295,000. This one's 325,000. This one's 475,000. It only has 3 weapons. Oh, wait a minute. BMLU and RG. BMLU and RG. What does this one have? Machine gun pod, heavy gun pod, I don't know what the C stands for, gun pod, and then RG. So these both have something called RG, but this one has something called a BMLU. And it says fixed loadout. Oh, those are the things that they have. They're fixed loadout aircraft, so I don't get to choose these. These are all the things that it has. So a machine gun pod, something else, which I'm guessing is a heavy gun pod, and then C might stand for concussive. It could be concussive gun pod, because I think there's like an explosive rounds option for gun pods, and then RG, whatever RG is. And then this also has RG, whatever RG is, but it gets standard missiles and a BMLU, whatever that is. Well, guess I'm saving up. Guess I'm saving up. Yeah, I'm gonna probably use the Chimera. I'm probably going to use... let's see. Do we do MLAGs, MLAAs, MLAGs? That should give us 6 of each, plus standard missiles. Wait, I didn't mean to go back. Color scheme 2? Oh, that's neat. I like that. Also, because we're playing on hard, I should probably have flares. But instead, screw that. We're going to try the Aoa Limiter. I have no idea how it works. Good luck me. Also, there's an option for the Aoa Limiter where you're supposed to have an option between toggle or hold. Let me see what the options are for controls. No. Gameplay. AOA module activation. Hold or toggle. Hold or toggle. I'm gonna do hold and try it that way, and we'll see what happens. We will just see what happens.
Ever-lovely airborne warning and control systems aircraft Galaxy. Hitman team, get on the clock.
Hitman 3, comic punching in.
Hitman 2, copy you clear, Galaxy. You gotta let us loose. Just about, Diplomat. Hitman 1, take your flight on this vector till you start to see targets on the IFF. You are free to engage. Lead the way, Monarch. All caught, we're engaged. Rack 'em up.
That was very interesting. Okay, so that's how the AOA works. Wait, what? Oh, it's a buoy. Alright. There's a PT boat right there. Let's go shoot at it with missiles. It could be a busted pipe or a clogged pipe. I'm thinking a busted pipe more than likely. There are no checkpoints in Project Wingman. Calculate your every move.
Monarch missile on the way. Target down. Monarch, good luck. Hitman 1, Fox 3. Fox 2, Fox 2. Target down. Missile shot off. Enemy on radar. Monarch, good luck. Monarch opening fire. Monarch opening fire. We've got inbound. Enemy reinforcements coming down from due north. Flashing mercenary IFFs. Green light to engage. Defenses are clear. Ronin, move in. Copy all. Drop the rope. In and out real quick. Looks like everyone's scattering. Monarch, you're locked on. Going defensive. I've taken a hit. It's a bit late.
This is going to be very, very interesting. So far, that's the first weird thing I've noticed. Was that, random machine gun that seemed to be firing from the enemy aircraft. Oh, okay. Anyway, that enemy aircraft appeared to be launching some kind of multi-directional or omnidirectional machine gun in my general direction.
Looks like some sort of chromium containment chamber. Reading says it's unstable. That bodes well. Copy, Ronan. How much is present? Enough to keep an airship powered for the core sensors. It's not anything we can carry out here. Right, one moment. Putting the contact on the line.
Clean the scene. Everything you've witnessed is confidential by Federation decree. Destroy it.
Copy that. Ronan, exfiltrate. You heard that, Monarch? Highlighting a new target on your IFF. Blow it when they're out.
Gotta love some crappy off-brand microwave pizza. Oh yeah, dude, absolutely.
Monarch, you've got a good lock. Missile is on the way.
Are you kidding me? What is going on? What am I hitting that is not the cargo here? Oh,
Ground unit knocked out.
cool.
What the hell? Objectives complete, Hitman. RTB at your leisure.
I can't look left. I can only look right,
Still got
up,
some time by the
down.
time of RTB.
Just drop out and become a server or something, you bum.
Oops.
Oh yeah, me, you, and Flight Lead here, just running a little beach ball in a gentrified resort built from our blood money. Sound good, Monarch?
Actually, it does sound pretty nice, not gonna lie.
We've got inbound from due north, same bearing as before. Fighters approaching the flight to your direct south. Flash item, we will flag it as hostiles. Easy, easy. Flashing IFF. Just the help. And by the looks of it, right to the warm-up posse.
You're definitely late to the party. I don't know what a furlock is.
Yes. We go to me review. It's your business. You gotta understand. Put me on, Galaxy. This is Assassin 1, call sign Kaiser. I'm the leader of the Sicario Mercenary Corps. We do understand your situation. Sorry about losing your revenue stream, gentlemen. But you know how this business goes. Don't sweat it.
Oh yes, it's quite all right, gentlemen.
Yeah, and yet, civil war against the Federation. Some rogue Cascadian ambassador's been idle roping, drumming up contracts and information all day. Yeah, rebels need bucks, I need a job. Master Goose 1, out. You see, that's a team name that sounds fun to have. Right, boss?
Master Goose instead of Hitman.
Civil war in Cascadia? Interesting.
Later, gentlemen. Nice to meet you. Bye.
The money came through from this contract, and our opportunities in this region have just about dried up. If no one objects...
You know who I miss?
contract will be
8492nd Squadron. That's who I miss. 8492. 8492. Is that all you guys can ever say?
Sicario is moving west, ladies and gents. Information coming out of
Ace Combat 5 was a good game.
spotty, but, well, let's just say there's a
I
demand for
will
people
play
on
one more
the
mission. I really want to see some interesting weapons and cool stuff.
Years, as far as I remember. And it seems the Cascadians weren't going to take it lying
D3
down based
Oni
on what
Chambara?
has been leaked out. For those of
D3?
you who don't know,
What's D3?
Cascadia is a nation along North America's western seaboard, one of the largest on
And Oni Chambara were some very goofy and... Oh, the publishers of EDF. D3... Oh, okay. Yeah, I also did not know that.
I hear it's beautiful.
To be completely honest with you. Oh, it's this mission. It's all air. We're good. Let's go. MLAA. MLAA. Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Pardon me. Coming through. Watch yourself. What was I going to say? $84.92. Ace Combat 5. EDF D3. Oh, Oni Chambara. Those games were very silly. Like, unnecessarily silly. Like, more silly than they had any right being. It was really dumb amounts of silly. Like, to the point of being frustrating. It was so silly. And it's funny, like, I feel like the story tried to take itself seriously in Oni Chambara, but I cannot for the life of me remember any of the story at all. Like, I feel like the story was trying to take itself seriously, the characters might have even been trying to take themselves seriously, and yeah, they definitely are. But it was basically bikini-clad samurai fighting zombies. That was the whole premise of the game. It was a weird, goofy, silly, strange situation. But with D3, apparently, what can you do, right? Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's not like it was a bad game necessarily. It controlled weird, and there was a lot of like very strange mechanics to it. But I mean, I don't know. I couldn't get past the part where it was bikini-clad samurais fighting zombies. Like, that was the whole point of the game. Okay. Oh, this guy has a railgun attached to his aircraft. Cool, buddy. Okay, that's what it meant. That's what it meant. They have lethal attachments, random lethal attachments. Every so often, there's going to be an aircraft, and it's going to have a dadgum railgun attached to it. I'm starting to figure out how to use this Aoa Limiter. I have to be going at, like, a really low speed, or I have to slam on the brakes. I don't have to be going at a low speed. I just have to slam on the brakes and hit the button at the same time. And as long as I'm holding the button and the brakes, I will continue to rotate, but I'm also losing speed at the same time. Well, that is behind me. I don't like that. Okay. 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 Here we go. Am I good? Am I alive? Okay. I'm plenty alive. Plenty alive. Everything's cool. Is this the guy? One of my allies has a railgun too? I just saw a railgun firing from one of my allies towards the enemy aircraft. I don't like that missile incoming. One of the enemies had a railgun, and so did one of my allies. Ow. Crap. Come on, come on, come on. Okay. I can change direction so fast. That's insane. What is this dude? Who is that? Gunsel? One of my buddies from Gunsel is just charging up and firing railguns at my enemies. This game is wild, dude. Okay, that hurt. Oh, that is what that is. It's like a multi-directional or like omnidirectional machine gun that it just fires from its aircraft directly at me. Okay. Yep. That is a pain. This is gonna be a weird playthrough, dude. I like this. This is fun. Absolute insanity, but fun. Got him. Get him, Gunsel. Keep on shooting that gigantic railgun of death. Chaos mode initiated. Yeah, no kidding, man. That's wild. Okay. Pickle was right. This is nutty. I like this. Or was it Pickle that was telling me that? It might have been somebody else. I don't know. Everybody that plays this game and that has said something about this game has been absolutely right. This game is super duper cool. It's definitely different from Ace Combat in that there's a lot of things control and gameplay wise. There are a lot of things different, but more than that, there's also elements of the game's, I don't know, elements of its replayability that are different too. These modifiers and stuff. I went the wrong way. I increased my speed to maximum instead of lowering it to minimum. Okay, I am bad at the Aoa Limiter. I am taking an awful lot of damage. Yep, that's gonna be it. Okay. Aoa Limiter is not gonna work very well for me. I'm gonna need a lot of time to practice with it, or I'm gonna need to use it on a different difficulty. Also, holy cow. Botched requisition? That is ridiculous. I'm actually probably going to go ahead and cut it here. But this has been a lot of fun. I am very excited to start playing through this again with these ridiculous modifiers and all this goofiness. But I think in order to play through the game a second time and beat it, I'm probably going to have to turn a lot of the modifiers off. Especially botched requisition. That is insanity. Anyway, thanks for being here, Echoing. Selfwiz, thanks for stopping by. Everybody else who dropped in, thank you all for joining me. I know it was a fairly short stream. My week has been absolute insanity. I've been feeling very sick all week, and then today, like I said, I went to bed last night, heard a weird noise, wasn't sure what it was, woke up this morning, looked around, and realized that there was water pooling at the corner of the underneath of my house. And so I had to shut my water off. I've got plumbing problems, but yeah, I will definitely be back, and I will definitely stream more sometime soon. It's just been a nutty week for me. This is probably the first day I've woke up this week and not had like a sore throat and my nose stuffy and running, and just, it's been a really frustrating. But yeah, so not really a sore throat. That's mostly just because of the dry air. It's usually just my nose that's been bothering me a lot. And so yeah, I am gonna cut it here. I wish you all the best. Thank you all so much for being here with me. If any of you want to get a hold of me and give me suggestions on what you want me to do next, hop onto my Discord and drop me a message. You can message me directly, or you can do the whole like posting in general, just general chat thing, and I'd be fine with either one. Yeah, I don't have commands. Actually, that's something I need somebody to sit down with me and go through, because I do not have a whole lot of stuff on here. I wouldn't mind having commands. Commands would be really nice. Also, it would not be. It would be nice to have things like, I can't think of what they're called. Like the little flourishes that appear on the screen from time to time, when people do things like, like following or something like that. I'd love to have a little flourish on the screen whenever somebody follows. That'd be cool. But anyway, but yeah, so I'm gonna cut it here. Thank you all for being here with me today. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I think that's it. Yeah, take care, guys. Peace. God bless.